So last weekend, my family decided to transform our backyard into a makeshift theater. My sister had been begging for a summer movie night, so we thought, why not? We gathered some blankets, set up a projector, and even prepared a snack stand with popcorn and candy. Everything was going smoothly until Dad, ever the innovator, came up with an idea to enhance our little cinematic experience. "Let's use the neighbor's motion sensor lights for special effects," he said with a gleam in his eye. We all should have known then that this bright idea was going to be anything but illuminating. Dad's plan was simple: synchronize the neighbor's motion sensor lights with dramatic moments in the movie. It seemed harmless enough, right? The only catch was that the sensor was quite sensitive. As we settled in to watch a classic action film, Dad stationed himself near the fence, ready to wave his arms during pivotal scenes to trigger the lights. The first few attempts were actually pretty cool, adding an unexpected layer of drama to the explosions on screen. However, as the movie went on, things started to get out of hand. It turns out, Dad wasn't the only one who could set off the lights. A curious raccoon, apparently intrigued by the smell of popcorn, decided to join our little soiree. The motion sensors picked up every little movement it made, causing the lights to flicker on and off like a strobe at a rock concert. Meanwhile, Dad, determined not to miss his cue, began waving his arms more erratically to compete with our furry friends' unintended contributions. The backyard was bathed in a chaotic disco of light that probably had the neighbors wondering if we were hosting a rave. By the end of the night, it was less like watching a movie and more like being in one, with the raccoon as the unintentional star of the show. The final scene was supposed to be a tense showdown, but instead, it was a comedic spectacle of Dad flailing his arms wildly, the raccoon bobbing around like it was performing a dance number, and those darn lights flashing like there was no tomorrow. As the credits rolled, Dad shrugged, looked at us with a sheepish grin, and said, "Well, I guess you could say I really lightened up the mood."